What's up? What's up?
Good morning. Good
How you
morning.
doing? Good morning, TT.
What's going on? What's going on?
And we was just singing that, y'all. But now, good morning. Welcome to another edition of Our Take. Of course, I'm your host. The hostess with Moses, Miss Farrah. Y'all know my homie over here, T Double.
How's it going? Yep. I
I
have
have
no
no
idea, and neither do you. I don't care what the subject is. Neither do you. No matter. I have no idea. Now,
Okay, we gonna roll with that today. Y'all know this dude crazy.
mm-hmm.
All right, well, I don't know, have no idea, but neither do you. So we're on the same level, we're on the same page. But how everything been going? We missed Tuesday, wasn't up here. What my fault, y'all. Not this time.
It's the first time in the career of Our Take, and we've had what? We a good 100
We a
episodes.
year. We almost this year almost a year now.
We've been good 100 episodes or so. It was my fault, people. I was doing some domestic duties in the house. Got caught up. You do stuff to stay out of trouble. You start doing stuff, and next thing you know, it overtakes you. And then Farrah called me and said, "You good?" I'm like, "All right, yeah, let's jump." And then other stuff happened, so it's my fault. I'm gonna take that one. That was on me. Stays here, right here. Never happened to me.
Yeah, it definitely was his fault. I had nothing to do with it. I'm glad he's taking ownership, which he should. He always blaming me. But outside of did you get everything taken care of? Is your home in order? You good?
Listen, the air conditioner works. The oven's clean now. If there's any cancellation, you know what I'm saying? The oven's clean.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, you good? He's like, oh man, I was cleaning the oven. I was checking time. Listen, okay, Mr. Domesticated.
Listen, every black man should know listen, if y'all want to complain about doing something, don't ever come here like I'm cleaning an oven. Because if a woman gonna cook for you, I'll clean it every now and then to make sure I get me some food. Oh, that's one of them sacrifices I will do. Listen, I'm all up in my hand scrubbing to give me some of them things. I'm just saying, throw that up there.
You're a good man. You're a good man. Well, since you wasn't on Tuesday, we got a lot of stuff to cover, thanks to TT. So we're gonna hop on in there. But thanks for everybody who's joining. If you're on replay, appreciate you too. So make sure you guys go out, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all that, man. We're here. We're here for it.
We ain't hear about how your week go. I heard you got a big crate in your front yard. Tell me what's going on with your week. For real. You want to put it all on me and walk off. Let's talk about that.
Man, listen, ordered some I don't know, some furniture for the patio out back, and they just can't drop shit out. There's a whole crate, like 1,000 pounds worth of shit, and it's all bubble, it's all wrapped up. And this one guy, I'm like, you by yourself? Ain't nobody else in the truck. He's like, no, I'm doing this by myself. I'm like, yo, you a G. Like, I wanted to give the homeboy a beer and stuff. I felt bad for him. It was hot out there yesterday. And he left the crate it was on too. He didn't take that back. I know they're supposed to take them back. Left it. Left the shit. But the Lord, Friday 13th was a good 13th because they had a lovely neighbor. They came right on over, dollied it to the back, and put it together. So, shout out to my neighbor. I appreciate you, Mr. Gray. You the shit.
I'm sure, yeah. Because if that would happen, she's gonna call me. I knew it. So it was gonna happen.
I got about 3 work husbands. It always call. But now me and Brittany would have handled it. But he came to the rescue. All right, what's up, Tasha? Appreciate you joining. Hey guys, just say hello. I'm headed to the beach. Yes, she did have on her bathing suit. On the extra point, she was ready. So she woke up ready.
She just pinged in to rub it in that she gets to go to the beach and we live so
I woke up like this. I woke up like this. That's what she looked like on the podcast.
Enjoy the beach. I hope you don't get no rainy weather out there.
Right. Fair and Brandy out here moving weight. The sky's a sweet treat.
Oh gosh.
Oh Lord Jesus. I'm trying to tell you, if I was, push a peak. 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 Nah, y'all come get some of that. It ain't nothing but love. Love is the little active ingredient that we make in our treats. We make it with love. That's all.
Tasha, you did say something. You said something when I was in Hawaii. Y'all had a whole show and y'all talked about me when I was in Hawaii. I was in the airport listening to you. So don't even come at me like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't even give us no views from Hawaii. But you know what? If I dig down in my reels, I have some video evidence of his trip.
Listen,
That's gonna come up one day. Don't worry, I'm saving it for a good moment.
mm,
I love
mm,
his wife. Shout
mm,
out to Jennifer, the
mm.
real OG. Yeah, but have fun at the beach. You don't get bit by a whale.
A shark or something, please be. He
Nope,
said,
I said a whale because the whale ain't gonna be by the shore. Wasn't that shark could roll up on her.
yeah, but we don't want the shark with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said a whale. Damn.
But you know what happened? Even if that happened, Tasha could be in the hospital bed on the podcast talking, giving her top 5. You know that's gonna happen. So top 5 times she got bitten by the shark. Top 5 she got attacked by the whale. You know that's gonna happen.
And I did hear you talk at the end. I was logging off, but Mr. Dumpy, greatest father ever. I voted for him. I didn't get to hear the rest of them, but I'm voting for Mr. Dunphy. So if you didn't watch Modern Family, you're whack. We sure did. We was hating. We was hating. Y'all always hating on each other. Let's go. Time for our take. Yes, it is. We didn't got to the show good. We ain't did nothing yet. What's up, Paul? Mr. P. Kota from the Extra Point. Him and Tasha over there, but she going to the beach and he chilling like us and he. So thank you for joining us. Let's see. Okay, T Dub, we see you with the Ricky Smiling Morning Show setup. God, dog, and I'm done.
Or you me do that up too, boy. I mean, me and Rick can go. Me and Rick can do that too if we want to. Let's get it.
Well, he ain't denounced his letters, but he mad at a few of y'all. But
I'm not stepping that firestorm because he got it in. I'm gonna go and stay in my sport. I'm gonna stay in my lane. I know what my lane is. I'm gonna stay in my lane over here.
Let's get on into this. What's up, your Wonders at Night? I don't know. I love that name, though. I do love that name. Wonders at Night.
We won that night too, sometime back in the day. Let's go.
Leave it alone. All right, y'all. What we got? Let's get into it. First, I gotta start on a sad note and let's get the shit over with because I was truly freaking hurt. Oh Lord Jesus, I'm in the Lord's. 2025 is not acting right. And then the day after the BET Awards, if you did not watch Teen Summit as a child, as a teen, you missed part of your upbringing. This woman was so instrumental in everybody's life on Teen Summit, advocating for whatever we needed. You're too fat, stay off drugs, read, whatever she needed to. She brought in diversity, brought the kids in on panels. I loved Teen Summit, as you can tell. She had a hard fight with breast cancer. I watched a whole documentary about her as well and her, her bout with breast cancer. She was a big advocate her last year or two of breast cancer. I think her mother died of breast cancer, so it was kind of, I ain't gonna say hereditary, but it did run in the family. So she has a lot of advocacy out there. She wanted to, reach as many people as she can about breast cancer, getting mammograms, making sure, you get checked, women, get checked. Early detection does save lives. So rest in peace, Amanda Lewis. I took this picture. I'm just not noticing somebody don't know how to spell her name, but rest in peace, Amanda Lewis.
Well, no, you actually got it right. Her name is
Ananda. It is Ananda. It was why I always call her Amanda. I always call her Amanda.
So you got it right.
Okay, Ananda.
I'm gonna say this: 52 is still too young to die. I don't care whatever the situation, especially when we this age now. 52 is too young to die, and it's sad. Me and Farrah was talking about this a little bit before, and as Farrah just talked about it, if you hadn't watched Teen Summit and you learned about everything, I'm going to tell you I'm one of them unfortunate people. I ain't learned nothing. I sat and just watched her because she was fine. Don't get me wrong. Didn't know if she had a voice. Didn't know what she said. I watched the show because she stood there. I'm going to tell you that. And sometimes you know what to appreciate. And I appreciate it. And me looking at her, I guess I learned some things. And I want to, I'm not going to push this on. She's going to be missed. I was wondering why she wasn't on the BET Awards because Teen Summit, 106 in Park, all these things ran together. But now we know why she was probably in those last phases and couldn't be there. So prayers up to her family. God bless. And she will be missed. That's it.
Yes, definitely. So on that note, we're going to move on along to the NBA. To the lowest viewer viewed NBA Finals in history. Yeah, definitely that. But I'm enjoying it to an extent, so I'm gonna shout it out. We got to talk about it. It is what it is. TT, get over it.
Well,
Let me get Amanda down.
well, I'm going to. I'm pulling, as we know when we started this. At this, one person's going for the Thunder and the other's going for the Pacers. And I was going to Pacers, but I
Yeah,
think
you were.
I'm gonna put rest in peace to the Pacers' chances now for winning the championship because last night the NBA had the series, how we call it, extender as one of the referees up last night, so you knew that Oklahoma City was going to win this game by looking at the referees who are going to be refereeing the game. We
Well,
knew.
I mean, I thought it was out of reach for a second. I thought it was done. They went on like I don't know, 18 and one run, some shit in the last 3 minutes. Um, yeah, but if they didn't beat them last night, it was a wrap. They had to win that last night.
Because now we're in the first four. There's 3 games left, and 2 of them going to be in Oklahoma City.
Mm.
So can Indiana win another game in Oklahoma City? They had a chance they could win this one, lose the next one, and go back home and win a championship. But can they win another game in Oklahoma City? We will have to see that. I wanted Indiana to win. I found out my wife was pulling for Oklahoma City. So again, it's a quiet
Smart
house.
lady. Told you she's OG.
You know what I'm saying? Quiet house. And it was a relatively good game. It was reminiscent of game number 2, I think. Or the game number 3, I think it was. I can't remember. All the games started running like after why we know why nobody watched it. But I also on another subject said that was gonna happen because it's 2 small markets, and the only reason people are gonna watch it is NBA, but they're small market teams. There's
Yeah.
no, and as everybody keep harping, there are no superstars, so why are we watching this? But I'm gonna tell you right now, your boy Gil got superstar calls last night because he was pushing people off and slinging his arm, and they were calling the foul on everybody else.
Hey, I'm gonna take it. No, man, quit hating. That was superstar. They let them play last night for one game. They actually let them play to an extent. To an extent, is major progress. Right, really is.
Are they gonna
And
let them
yet,
play for the next 3? Are they gonna? Is this what we gonna expect for the next 3?
I mean, and going back to the Thunder, we're gonna see what the refs look like. I don't know. It don't even give them home court advantage with the refs. They have no bias. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know. I don't know if they got OKC refs down in over in Indiana and we'll swap them out. I don't know, but the refs are not they're not playing home team favorites. I can tell you that. Yeah, I think Indiana blew that series. I say really blew it. If they wanted to win this series, I was kind of getting a little nervous, like, but if they had won this series, won last night, I think they would have won the series. But going back to OKC, 2 games, that's all they need. Are you serious? It's a wrap.
Well, all I said at the beginning for Indiana to win it is going to be game 6 or 7, and Indiana's doing what Indiana does. Now they should have won this, but if they can extend the series, this is the toughest one for them in the playoffs because they want this because they usually have more depth than everybody else. But Oklahoma City got the same depth they got.
And defense. The defense right now, defense is playing out this playoffs. Who's ever buckling up on defense at the moment, then their offense is going to spurt. That's all that I'm seeing in this. It's a very big defensive series. Both of them are good. It's a very even matched team. There's not a lot you can really say. Right, and that was an offensive foul in travel. That go ahead bucket.
Your boy was pushing up with his arm, extending the arm.
He did. But what did y'all think about the technicals?
That was just to make the game closer, tighter. There were no real text.
That was, but okay, not any real text. I can take that. But what about the end of the game? And they kept calling them ticky-tacky before the ball was inbound foul. They got 2 points off of that. Now I'm going for Thunder, but come on now. We ain't seen that all damn season. We know it's a rule. It's one of the rules. Just never have. Hell, every person walks with the damn ball before they start up court. They take damn near 2 steps before they dribble the ball. Ain't nobody called walk yet. Okay, most of them even step over the line when they're throwing it in. But we don't call that shit either. That was a little unfair and unbiased, but I still think even without those 2 points, they would have won. But they did have 2 ball possessions because
they needed those calls to extend the series. I told you they had the extender in the referee. The head referee is the one they call the NBA extender. They're going to extend that series. We knew they were going to give Oklahoma City every chance to win this game so that they can continue and continue and continue. That's all that was. You're right. They were calls that didn't make no difference. I mean, why would y'all call these things? And then and they was calls that nobody else. People were bleeding and falling and getting
right.
and they wasn't calling those things.
I was like, hey, y'all let this game go. I need to watch BMF. I got things to do before I go to sleep.
I had to watch the Shy and BMX. BMF. I'm like,
y'all extending this game like this. It was pissing me off. It's gonna go 7, and that's a good thing. So you saying?
Who, me or him?
No, Paul. You saying they're gonna steal a game in Oklahoma?
No, they're gonna win the game in Indiana. What are you saying?
Well, no, they're going back for 2 games in OKC.
No. It's 1-1-1.
Okay, 1-1-1. All right. I thought they said the next 2 games was going to be in OKC. They stole home court advantage.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it could go to 7 if that's the case. If they were playing the next 2 games in OKC, ain't no damn way it's going to be a game 7 because they're not stealing one out there. It's just not happening.
So it's going to Oklahoma City, then it goes back to Indiana, and if they need another, then it go back to Oklahoma City.
Yeah, go back. All right, right, fair. Thank you. My sister, we here. What's up? And my BFF, her husband. Appreciate y'all joining. Thank you for joining. Let's see.
Yeah, he could. For real,
Vincent.
He was throwing up.
Frustrated me last night, and I wasn't even going for them. Yeah, he was point shaving. He had to be. There's no other way around that. He missed 4 free throws.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't hit the last one when it didn't matter.
Throwing up shots that wasn't gonna go in it.
Causing fouls. He had 2 turnovers. He had 2 turnovers in that series too. In that little 3-minute series, he had like 2 turnovers. So yeah, I hope they bench his ass the next game, like for real, because he really, he lost that game. I ain't gonna say he lost it, but he didn't help him with the chances they had to get back in the game and possibly win. Let y'all clutch Mr. Halliburton do his thing with his ugly ass shot. So.
And he let his daddy back on the sideline. Did you see that?
Yes, I was like, he paid some money. He gave up that dodo. They banned him from the stadium. Then they put him in the rafters.
Now he back on the floor.
Now he back on the floor. I'm like, oh Lord Jesus, we're gonna see how they go. I got stars last night for being it. There you go. Because you couldn't have my login because ain't nobody gave me one for trying to watch the W.
This keeps coming back in conversations.
They keep coming back. It ain't some shit. I'm just saying. Nobody ain't sent me a text.
Well, I watched it. I watched the WNBA, BMF, and the Sky last night. I watched them all.
I watched it. I got them, but he had to pay for it when he could have watched it for free. Bartering works.
All right.
I'm just saying. Y'all are cooking. Thank you for talking about the game and not the ESPN hot take nonsense. I don't care about what ESPN. This hot take. Damn it. We talking shit about this game. Okay. Good shit, bad shit, whatever we need to. I take, but now you're right. Well, I don't even. I can care less what ESPN. They still talking about. They still talking about LeBron
and the Dallas Cowboys.
Exactly. I can't.
And then they had Magic talking about the Lakers. I'm like, the season over. Why? Shut up, Magic. We talk about that later. Go on.
Exactly. Go on. So let's see. Now I will give him a little kudos. Now I don't know. A lot of this, kind of was for Tuesday because somebody, you know what I'm saying? But it's still relevant. Most points in the first 2 games. Add 32 more to his total for last night. But yes, he is through the first 2 final games, 72. So he beat Allen. Now he didn't get Allen because Allen dropped 40-47 in his first game. Mm-hmm. So nothing you can do with that. But he running it up. So I'm gonna give him his little kudos. And, just want to give him his little flowers. That's all. But Shea is a bad man. This is the face of the league. Why are they not promoting for him to be the face of the league? That's what I'm gonna ask you.
He's Canadian. It's not an American, and it's not in the face of the league. And he's not.
None of the damn Americans are the damn good players of the league. How about that? So we're going to do what we need to.
How can you be the face of the league and you're not a superstar?
I didn't never say he wasn't a superstar. I said your boy Halliburton is not.
Excuse me. If there are no superstars in this series and he's playing in this series, how can he be the face of the league if he's not a superstar?
We're trying to get a face of the league. Everybody wants to throw, shoot him up, bang, bang, and ghetto Gullah man in it. Why are we not talking about this guy being the face of the league? That's all I'm saying.
The question is, the face of the league is Jokic. Why is he not the face of the league? Because he's not an American. There is the point we're making. Jokic is a superstar who's won, 2 MVPs and a championship. And why is he not a face of the league? Why? Explain that. You can't.
Okay.
It can't happen.
Well, then somebody need to birth out as the face of the league because he ain't there now. He ain't there right now. He's just not there right now. I don't know, right? LeBron stand and go sit down somewhere. Your season is over. Tell ESPN that, please, and thank you. And did y'all see that picture? Kevin Durant took a picture of. What's his name? Your boy from ESPN, Mr. Loudmouth himself, he was playing spades at the damn game last night on his phone. That's how bored he was. Stephen A. Smith. Yeah, check it out. It's a picture of that. Kevin Durant got him. Oh, Lord Jesus. SGA had a superstar moment last night. He's had a lot of moments. But until when he wins his championship, we will label him a superstar. How about that? Is that fair?
No. Because Allen Iverson a superstar? He didn't win a championship. He had superstar moments. We still watch him step over Ty Lue.
And he hadn't won a championship. He didn't. When Shea wins the championship, you're going to tell me he can't be a superstar now? He's not in that status.
That goes back to my statement. Is Jokic the man? Oh, we talking about face of the league versus superstar.
I know. I said we're done with the damn face of the league. They don't know what they want to do. I'm talking about a superstar.
Well, we got to win a championship. You got to lead a team, and he can lead a team. You correct. He leads a team to the championship.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
I'll give him status of some sort.
Okay.
As long as it ain't about him pushing people off and getting calls, let's move on.
Boy, you don't let go. Got dog it.
I think
Clutch tier list.
Let it go. I'm sorry.
You should be happy.
Okay. I can't argue with none of this. Tell me how you
argue with it. Number one is not him. Okay. We're gonna need to throw Brunson on up in
there. It
says
the current most. So this is not an argument because it says current. Now we need to say history. This is current right now.
I still say Brunson. Fight me.
Fight you.
You'll lose. Fight me.
Okay. What about Steph? If you gonna work, I pick Steph over Brunson.
I'm talking about this season right now, the most clutch.
So Steph ain't put that ragtag group of people on his back and was clutching. Oh please, man, come on. At 82 years old, come on, dude, for real.
LeBron is the face until he retires because the networks will shove him down our throats. I think he'll still be the face of the league 3 years after he retires. Okay, yeah, he ain't gonna let it go.
He's gonna either be on NBC or some TV thing gonna be doing you right.
They're never gonna let it go. But I mean, I could throw Jokic in there. Hell, Luka done won a few games. I mean, it's a lot now. I just don't agree with that. Number one tier, all up there by himself. I don't agree with that shit.
This is a moment.
Tier two, what do you think?
This is the moment. See, we're just in the moment. That's why they gave him number one.
Now, in the moment, why the hell is Shea in tier three?
Because he hadn't been clutch. He just been the best player. There's a difference between I can score 40 all game and we win, or I can hit a shot at the last second and we win. That's the clutch moment, man. How they thinking about this? So that's why
I look at them. I don't see anybody else actively right now that I would say, okay, yeah, they're clutch over that person. But I would put Shea up there, and I would still put Brunson as number one. Sorry.
Well, actively ain't none of the other. There's only Shea and your boy Halliburton left actively right into the exact.
But Halliburton still shit. He could be in tier two. He could be in tier two.
No, right now because of what he has done in this playoff, and this is we're prisoners of the moment. He is the most current in this moment.
Okay. OKC has so many blowouts that he doesn't have to be clutch. But he did make a good point. Did John not play enough games to qualify? He had several game winners.
No, because he had more games where he was on the bench, either hurt or something else. That I'm not talking about John because we ain't gonna go there, Paul. My fault. He's
going down that rabbit hole.
He's a South Carolina boy, so I always represent the fam. So no, he doesn't fit in this category right now. But look, how many of these people won championships? You can be clutch and still home.
Tatum got one. This is just clutch tier.
Got one. So
Just the club, but Brunson's my number one clutch tier.
Right now, in the prison of the moment, Halliburton, because he keeps doing it, and he did it against Brunson. Brunson didn't do. If Brunson would have done it against him, that 1 and 2 would have flipped. You know that.
He got. I mean, I'll take it. Brunson got shut down by Nembhard. It is what it is. He shut his ass down. And that was it. Period. He couldn't do nothing. There was nothing he could do. But I will say that Indiana, well, not Indiana, OKC has figured that out, where they're trying to use their best defensive player against him. I love the way they put them on SGA on top and let them switch, let him throw the pick, because then you get him off of you. And then he was tearing little boy up with the little braids. He good enough for 3-pointers, but he ain't that clutch defensive player. So now SGA can free up himself and do what he needed to do. So I do think that OKC need to practice some more inbound plays. Baseline, sideline, all that. They need to come up with some plays instead of just pushing somebody and running and hoping you open. They really need to get some outbound plays.
The best thing about this is I love Carlisle. He is going to put something in. You know, they didn't change from game 3 to game 4 because they won game 3. Carlisle put the same thing and thought it was going to work. OKC came back and found a little that they can change it. Now Carlisle's gonna come back in game 5 and put something else on it that they hadn't seen. So I don't know the coach of Oklahoma City. I don't think anybody knows his name. Only
thing he can really do is put Nembhard off of him so that when they do switch, he'll be on it.
Or put him up front with Nembhard and Neesmith. Both of them can play him right up there, so I don't care if you pick me. The other one is in your face.
But that's what they did last night, and then they was picking him, and he put over in foul trouble. He was playing the deep, but then he was bailing him out with the foul at the end. Let him take the hard shot.
Who was bailing him out with the foul? The referee.
Okay,
there you go. You just brought it. Who was bailing him out? Oh, they touched the foul. Okay, you answered the question. There it is. So there's no change.
I'm not talking about the damn refs. Damn you.
Let's move on to that.
Yeah, move on from that. Let's see. So OKC bench. This is I'm going back to game 3 because we didn't get to talk Tuesday. But OKC's bench outscored the Pacers starters on that game. These two, Caruso and Wiggins. Where were they at last night? Where were they at last night? Because I was ready to give them all the kudos in the world, which leads me into the next little thing. But I will go ahead and give them their little kudos. But OKC, their bench is really better than the Pacers. That's the whole point of this. When we can get them, these two, and hell, a couple more doing this, scoring over 15, giving them 15, man, that's clutch. It's no way OKC's not going to win this since they won last night. I think they barely made it out, but
as we going to tell you, what happens is role players play better at home. This was game 2. They were in Oklahoma City, and this is what they did. Game 3, Indiana's bench, role players played much better than last night. It was a even match because we had other factors, and that's why it came out to whatever it came out. Remember that. Role players play better at the house. So expect Oklahoma City to play better the next game. The same dude, Wiggins and whomever, because Caruso, if he scores, it's a plus because he is a defensive player. Yeah, and I love the conversation that even Magic brought up this week on First Take about he told the Lakers, dude, do not let this dude go. But you wanted to sign whatever that dude was, and lasted 2 seconds in Los Angeles. You're gonna lose Caruso, and you don't want to do that. And he made a big deal about it. So
the Knicks shouldn't have got rid of that dude. What's his name? They sent him out to Minnesota.
Which one?
The little white boy.
Oh, the one from Villanova.
Yeah.
DiVincenzo.
I know they regret that one. That he was, I think Magic said that he was basically their swag. The Knicks lost their swag with them. What's up, Rishi? All right, let me see. Let me get over to these comments. Hey guys, what's up? Let's see. Not sure. I think they over on YouTube. Yes, he is the GOAT. Hey guys, can I get a shout out? Yes, Reese, you get a shout out. What's happening?
Next time, prepare. Come on the show, Rishi. We'll bring you in. You can have a conversation. You can talk with us. Come on in.
Man, come on in and holler at us. Need a shout out. I'm the only one over here watching. I sure appreciate you over there watching. I sure do appreciate you. Appreciate you. Let's see what else we got. Now that goes into my next thing.
Okay, what's up?
Overlooked, undersized.
All right.
This little dude right here.
Neither one.
Why you say that?
Okay, this is the answer to that question. Undersized for an NBA player because he's 6'1" and 6'1", 6'2". Yes, but that doesn't make any sense because he's 6'1" and 6'2", which is taller than half the men in America. So technically he's not undersized. He may be considered undersized for what he does. Overlooked? No. McConnell was a beast in college. McConnell is a coach's son. That's what they always say. And he figured out his game by his energy because you're 6'1" and you're not Brunson. You are 6'1" and you're not, you're not Iverson. Your game is energy and hustle. That's what they say about
coaching. He hustle. That boy will tear a game apart.
So
he will piss you off in the middle of a game.
And remember, this dude was a beast in college, and he played in Philly for several years. It's not like not like the dude in the dunk contest who win the dunk contest and go back to the G League. This dude has been in the league the whole time.
And his sister's in the W.
Yeah, and she played one game and hurt her knee. One game.
She just got signed. She got the opportunity and been raving about both of them, once in the W, once in the NBA, and then she did get hurt. But I think she'll be back. But it is a good thing, they family. But this little dude, undersized and overlooked. I think he is overlooked because he is. I've seen him do some bad things in some games. He's a very good defensive specialist. He's that disruptor, man. Like, oh my God, get him out. You remember that one game? I was like, if he don't get out this game. I think it was last series. He was pissing me off. He's a really good player to have, a role player to have on your team. So
you a Mavs fan. Doesn't he remind you of JJ Barea? Remember JJ? Oh, energy, hustle.
Done.
That was your boy. Yes, you should subscribe. Come on in, Rishi.
Yes.
Part of the family.
TJ McConnell is crazy good. I give him his props. I see it. Yes, you should subscribe and tell everybody else to subscribe. I'm loving the rundown. Appreciate you.
So, yes, JJ Barea. Remember that if you're a Mavs fan, you remember JJ? Energy, hustle. That's what it's about. And became a really good player and a star in the year they won the championship. Go, Jay. Same thing.
But you know what I'm really confused on? What is going on with this dude? I'm lost at this point.
Listen,
I'm lost. Did he retire?
I think this is one of those rumors. I think he retired.
He did, but then he signed overseas, like some 1-year deal, something stupid. Then I've seen some reports where I don't know, but I'm over him. Go design your damn clothes and let it be.
Wait a minute. What did he sign at?
I can't remember the place. I can't remember the name of the team. I mean, come on. I don't know if it's China, Germany. I don't know.
You just answered your question. If he is signed in China, you know why? The reason? So he can get his fabric, so he can get his clothing, so he can get his design. That's why you go to China. That's why you go to those places. He
over there pitching and getting his damn cloth a little bit cheaper.
I get $12 million to play ball for like 5 games, and then I'm gonna learn the industry down there and how they make money and do things. That's all this.
He over there visiting the kids' quarters where they make all the stuff.
Now, what was dude's name from Kentucky that's out of the league that was over there? He got suspended because he grabbed his nuts and put his hands in the fan's face. Did you see that?
Oh no, I did not see that. Jesus.
And then he started trying to fight the dude in the crowd, and they had to hold him back. Dude, what is his name right now? Like I said, he went to Kentucky. He played for the Sacramento. He played for the big dude. I can't remember his name right now off the top of my head. But yeah, he was over there, and he started yelling with a member of the crowd, and then he grabbed his nuts, put his hand and grabbed his nut, and then put the hand in the dude's face, and it was on.
Paul, tell me.
Tell me,
he should be in jail.
You remember that dude?
He should be in jail over there. DeMarcus, his crazy ass. Like, okay, I'm not shocked. Oh my God, I cannot believe y'all. Great topic, loving the rundown, and we ain't even made it far yet. We ain't even halfway through this. Every team needs a TJ. Yes, they do. They do. JJ Barrera cooked LA into
Hey,
11 championship run. Yes, he did. Whew, man, that was a great year.
let's move on. Move on from that.
Let him get his Stephon Marbury on. Right, Stephon Marbury played every damn where. I think he played on Mars. I think he played in Saturn too.
And got a statue in China because he played. Marbury was the man.
He
Yeah.
was. He was. He was. How did you not see that pair, DeMarcus Cousins?
How you missed it? It became a whole. He got suspended for the year, and then the first thing happened. Ice Cube pinged him and said, "Listen, you can come to 3-on-3. You out of the league. Come to the big three."
Did he put his nuts in somebody's face there too?
Not yet. He signed with the
Not,
big three.
oh, come on, Ice Cube, don't do it.
I don't think you'll put nuts in America because you know them dudes will fight you. Them boys will wait outside.
We don't need a Debo from House from Friday and shit in the big three. How often y'all do this? We on here every Tuesday when TT don't mess up at 7 and every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. So chime in with us. Yeah. I'm just saying I gotta keep putting the fault on you. Shit, I ain't gonna take the blame all the time.
One of the time them apples gonna get stuck in your throat and can't even talk. Don't blame me.
Man, look, I can't pick on him no more. He ain't fat boy no more.
Lean
local.
Lean on me.
He lean meat. You know, they make a new hamburger meat. 2080.
The lean Luca, the 2080 Luca burgers. Oh yeah.
He's all plant-based. I don't know, but this dude why you couldn't do this for us?
He did that for y'all. When he came in, he was only 20 pounds. Y'all fed him that barbecue.
Dude, he came from his mama house. That weight. No.
He got all comfortable in Dallas. He done formed a community. That's why he cried because he wanted to leave. He had his mama cooking. He had barbecue over there. Had a whole group of whatever country he was from. He had a whole family member. He was eating. He ain't find them people in LA yet. It was like, listen, over here we got the healthy whatever version of what you eating in Dallas, cuz. That's all.
Yeah, but lean Luca, but we're gonna see what he's doing. He don't know what to do with himself over there looking like that. He ain't been that skinny since he was 12.
Listen, Magic put on. Magic said, listen, we appreciate what you did in Dallas, but in LA we win championships. Everybody who comes here win championships.
And you can't be fat. You can be alcoholic.
Now, if you're gonna be
drugs.
If you're gonna be fat, you can be 7'4" and your name's Shaq, and you got a Kobe with you. You can be as big as you want to be at that point because you're gonna get healthy in the league. You're gonna get healthy because nobody can do anything, but you can't do that now.
So. Well, they're gonna be all right. I guess we're gonna see how all this leanness work out in the upcoming season. But we're gonna move over to the W. Hercules. So the W. It's a lot of games. Ken and TT made us miss a day.
What?
Should have been bobbing and weaving.
Okay, all right, then. It's on. Once again, it's on.
So we're gonna try to run through some of these scores, y'all. Like I said, if you are not watching the W, you retarded. So hop on in there. But last Saturday, a week ago, we did have some great games on. As you can see, Caleb Thornton put it on down for the Valkyries. Did they beat the Aces? What's up with the Valkyries? Are they really this good in their first season?
Now, what I'm going to say about the Valkyrie, no, they're not good, but they have a coach that can match up. They have some athletes in there, and they beat the heck out of the Aces because why? They were prepared for it because that coach came from the Aces system, and they knew what to do, what she was going to run. It was no question, and they played their butts off.
She got out coached. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, oh yeah, because they weren't, the Aces weren't prepared for seeing themselves in the mirror. That team played in the mirror, played them like they play, and played faster. Valkyrie can be serious contenders if they next year when they get a little more talent. They're not the average
first year team. Like, are you serious right now?
But it's the WNBA. Think about it, WNBA ain't got how many teams and all this talent, so nobody's gonna be bad because there's so much talent that's not playing. And I'm a shout out to them because they brought my girl back from South Carolina.
Who?
She re-signed Amir.
No, okay. She got cut last night. You know how they do.
That's true. She didn't get cut. She brought it back and didn't get cut, so she saved the game. Go ahead. Next up.
Y'all got me locked in. I appreciate it. Very surprising by Golden State so far. I'm very surprised by them. Chicago is bad. Oh boy, I got you on that one. Don't worry. We're gonna spend some time on that shit. But them favor went ahead and took care of the Sky. That's all I'm gonna leave it at. We'll talk about it in a minute. But yes, Kelsey Mitchell dropped her 17-5. So they went ahead and took care of them. And y'all already know Skylar Diggins. Well, I used to love that girl so bad. That was my crush. She was in Notre Dame right there, but she's still dropping 26. They took care of business and beat Mercury. Let's see. After that, let's see. Sunday. Mystics. Mystics ain't had bad. I didn't know how they was gonna be when they lost their little point guard, but they're okay. She was a rookie any damn way, so we didn't know how that was gonna miss Amore, how that play out. But 28 points. They took care of was it Connecticut? Connecticut having a horrible season. It's trash, man. Sorry. And y'all already know my favorite player in the W outside of Miss South Carolina herself. I do love Nafisa Carter. I'm sorry. Loving Nafisa. Minnesota. I think they're still undefeated. They 9-10-0 something. Them and Liberty are still undefeated.
No, they lost.
Who lost? When? Who lost the game? Wait a minute.
Minnesota lost the game.
Let me see. It must be got to be Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday that you made me miss. Let's see.
Look it up. And you
Are we about to get to? I got them all on here. I didn't see them lose though this week. I truly did not. I was hoping for them to be undefeated till they both matched up. That's what my.
Nope.
That's what I wanted.
Storm beat them. There we go. I remember.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
Nah. They had to take that L, and it was a fight, and it was about to be a fight in the game. It was crazy. I love that. They lost the fight. Let's do this.
Y'all better quit playing with these Valkyries, okay? Y'all better quit playing with them. OT. Y'all better quit playing with them. Then when they're in the WNBA finals, don't say nothing. It ain't like it can't happen.
They better pull Steph Curry to get to the WNBA finals.
Say what you want. Them girls are balling. God damn it. I'm trying to tell you, listen or don't. I'm usually right, TT, and you know it.
Okay, you yes. 3 out of 112 times, you knock it out the park, huh? I'm with you. You do your thing now. I'm not saying you do your thing.
Whatever. Atlanta beat Fever again. Because I remember who's watching that game, the first one. So Atlanta beat Fever. I remember they came back and won. And they have their girl back. CC is back, so I don't want no problems. They beating them, just beating them.
No. CC comes back today.
How did she play this game?
Nope, she didn't play this game. Now, remember when we talked about it? She was supposed to be out 4 games. She's out 5.
Thank you. That's how much she was supposed to be back this game.
She technically was out 5 games, and they were 2-5 during that time. So we said they was gonna win. They didn't win 2. So
I'm trying to understand this concussion protocol bullshit because I ain't seeing the act in the game because they took your girl out last night. She couldn't play because of concussion protocol.
Who's this?
My Asia. Asia. Yeah, she
got elbowed in the head. She got elbowed in the head.
Hold on. Hold on. They saved her for the Liberty. That's what Paul said. You're right. And that's a big game that's coming on the day.
Indiana versus New York.
We'll see that. But the Liberty still undefeated. I know they ain't got beat. They went ahead and took care of Sky.
They're going to get that L a day. You know
We're going to see. Now, let's see. Wednesday. I think this was the last. Well, we had some games yesterday. Wednesday, LA. Your girl, Rakia. I think Torrance is. Yeah, he loves Rakia.
She in the top 3. She right in the top 3, though. She's solid in the top 3 there, though.
She dropped 30 and took care of the in-state Valkyries, I guess, for them. Who else? I'm still mad that Dallas got rid of her. Well, she got rid of us. Miss Sobley.
And she in the top 4.
Yeah, she went ahead and took care. With Phoenix when they took care of them. And then, y'all, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Mecca. Gumake and Erica Wheeler. They put on a little show over there and busted them up and took care of what they had to do. They beat Minnesota, but it took 2 of them.
Don't make no difference. I don't care if it take the team. It's a team game, and we game them. That's all that matters. Holla if you hear me.
And lastly, my good old Sarah over here dropped 9 threes on them last night.
Dropping
He
bombs.
couldn't stop
Dropping
nothing.
bombs. Dropping
Couldn't
bombs.
stop her at all. 36, 8, 9 3-pointers. Okay. So damn an assist. She wasn't passing. She was shooting.
Listen, give me the ball. Don't expect to get it back. That was the rule. A lot of boys I played with in college. Like if you pass me the ball, Torrance,
So Randy, you ain't getting it back. You ain't getting it back.
get it back. That's
Ooh,
right.
we hear you how you better know. So and then Vegas, of course, they came back and of course they beat Dallas. You know, they should have won that game even without the girl. So
Now,
Jackie took
on the side note that we didn't talk about, your girl came back from concussion protocol and put up 35 the other night.
I know I was about to bring her up. I didn't have on here, but trust I got a little side note for her. Paige Beckers.
She did her thing the other
22
night.
in the first half.
Yeah. But the question is that what they're gonna need for her to do for them to win?
Yes. She has to be more aggressive. She has to, she's more efficient. Definitely more. She's more efficient than Caitlin. Look at the numbers. Trust and believe. She's more efficient in numbers. It's just that I feel like sometimes she doesn't step up in the big moment. When we need her to be that aggressive, she's not, but I think she's still trying to find a way, feel a way on the team. But I'm done with that. We here. I need you to ball out, ho. I need you to ball out. Enrique, she's calmed down some, but I need her to be more aggressive because look at the style of play she has. Her driving to the basket is going to open up so much opportunity, more shots for Enrique. Let her play her game. She's not no 30-point every game scorer, but that girl can ball, and I truly think she's just not being aggressive enough. But you saw her the other day, and this is what we need every game. Let's go.
I agree that's what they're going to need to be more successful, but maybe her efficiency will give Enrique a chance to be more efficient. Because that's
what I mean. To go give her more opportunities.
That's all you need for Enrique because Enrique go shoot it. I don't care.
Enrique got to let the game come to her. She got to lay back.
But we will see. But if Paige can do that, but again, she's not 35 a night unless you trade Enrique, and maybe that's what they're building, making her a superstar, trade Enrique, and try to get some pieces.
They will at the end of the season if things doesn't go the way that they want. They don't see that jail. I believe they will get rid of Enrique. Unfortunately.
Listen, I don't know if we get rid of, but if we ever had a WNBA mid-season trade and big blockbuster, get some girls.
I mean, Dallas is known for the shit. Why not the W?
Well, that's true. Y'all give up on people in a minute without even thinking about it.
So. Jesus. Can you imagine if Dallas gets Juju next draft? They should have a chance with that record.
Well,
they don't roll the ball.
Juju be a junior. You can't leave. Juju
can't leave. Right now, we don't know what Juju's going to do. I know her mother, she had put in for her to miss a season. To hold her eligibility so she could actually just do her schoolwork, rehab without anything, and not even try to come back mid-season, that type of thing. So we don't really know what's about to happen with Juju. She's not coming out early. I know we're not going to see her. We may not see Juju in the W till like 27, like literally.
And maybe we won't see her in the USC jersey anymore. Maybe by that time she'll look at the last. You know how the NIL is, and it may transfer somewhere else to get a new start for the next year.
You pray every night she come to South Carolina.
No, we not. I would love her in South Carolina.
I'm down on bending knee.
There's money at Notre Dame. There's money at Connecticut.
Ain't no players at Notre Dame. Okay, ain't nobody going up there.
Ain't no players at USC either. She brought some players. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know she make money at the other USC, Southern Cal. The other, we want to go there. But she can take that name and go anywhere in the country. She already established that. She can go anywhere if that's
she definitely can. So, but we're gonna see how that play out. We're gonna see how that play out. But Paul, this is what you came here for.
This is what you came for.
What is the damn excuse now? I'm gonna just leave that there. Yeah, you see it. Caitlin.
Are we going to talk about Angel or are we going to talk about Chicago? Because they're two different things.
Oh, we're going to mix them in here. Okay. So, right now, we're on Angel. Angel, you had a chance to beat your arch rival without the best player, without the person you're compared to on the floor. Now you come in here with blushy ass pink cheeks and drop 4 points, 12 rebounds off of all of your misses, and 2 assists. And I don't even think she made an assist. I think she dropped the ball and somebody picked it up and shot it. So
Well, I'm going to say this. Before I start talking about Angel, I'm going to start talking about Chicago. Number one, they should not have gotten rid of Teresa Witherspoon last year, the head coach. Because Witherspoon had this team playing, I'm not saying a great level, but they were in playoff contention to the last minute of the last year. And they had Angel playing better than she's playing this year. And she was worse last year than she's supposed to be this year. She had a rebounding. She had occasionally scoring. Even if she wasn't scoring 100 points, she was getting 100 rebounds, even though they might be hers. That's not the point. So I'm going to say Chicago needs to figure out what they're going to play through. She is not a superstar to score and play through. You build around, and I think I heard Paul say this. I think I heard, and I'm going to give Tosh, whoever I want to give the credit to, it would be the Dennis Rodman defensive player and rebound and be a superstar at that level. Get you some players around you if you want to win in Chicago, because you're not going to win. You need to be playing, and here's a South Carolina bias, you need to be playing through Cardoso, who can be a beast down low, and nobody can stop that 6'7" girl, and then pass it out to these guards who can shoot, if that's what you want to do. And let your girl rebound, pass it back out, rebound, and play defense. Now,
and I totally agree.
So if you're not going to do that, Chicago, then trade her to someplace, maybe a Indiana, I'm gonna say that. Maybe a Dallas, where you got Paige and Enrique who go shoot and let Angel get rebound and pass it to those shooters. Trade that out like that. If that's what they're gonna do. Now, Angel, we keep seeing these videos.
Wait a minute, hold on. Now you done jumped ahead, so let me jump to with you. Then we'll go back to Angel, because you done jumped all through there. But that's what's up. How to get the sky back on top.
How?
They need her back. Get on the phone. Get on the phone right now. Somebody make the damn call and beg.
They can't.
She's probably gonna tell your ass no at this point.
They can't. Because of the first reason right there. The first reason right there they can't.
This is what I don't agree on. They need Witherspoon back.
Yes.
They need to get rid of boy. I ain't hating on him, but because he did good, like Paul them said, he did bench Brick Barbie. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Brick Barbie is out of Chicago after this season. Done. If her rookie contract is up, she need to go. I don't give a damn where they traded to. I still love Angel. I still want her to succeed, but that is not what she wants. Not what she's showing us. It's definitely not what she's showing us. So we have all of this, and I truly believe the coaching, bringing up Kennedy back if you want a winning team, and get rid of Angel Reese. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, but they're going to have to get rid of Angel Reese to make this team a winning team. Where she fits, where she needs to go, I don't really know. But clearly, I mean, we got Shaq. She done had Lisa Leslie. Who else the hell can we get to help this girl? And she's still throwing up bricks. But she can be a piece on a championship team. Yeah, they got to find the right team, the right puzzle to put her in. But where she's at right now, it's just not working. The media is tearing her apart. She's just not handling it well, which goes back to what he was about to go into. Paul. I mean, not Paul, but TT. No, I'm reading his message. Bricklayer by day, model by night.
Now, before I get to that, I'm going to say you can't bring Kennedy back because you don't have Witherspoon to keep her calm. That dude cannot keep her calm, and you need somebody. You need somebody who will be in her head to keep her calm. Okay. So you can't do that. Number two. Now, I said this on the other podcast with Paul, and I said she has to make a decision on what she wants to be.
She really do.
Now, you can be a media sensation because you can use what you did in college to become this person, and you can use this and take up and go about it. And nobody gonna have any issue with that because this is what you can do. Or you're gonna decide you want to be a ball player and be better for your team. Now, I'm not saying you ain't practicing, and I'm not saying you, without the cameras, you may be hustling and doing it, but we saw what your game was before And I'm going to say it translates exactly what you are right now. At LSU, you were doing the exact same thing, but you
Yes.
became a media darling. You had a team around you who was shooting and you could get the rebound, or you were better than a lot of college players because they're college players. That's the same thing you see superstars in college football. You can see the dudes
Yep.
who are elevated above because not everybody has your talent. I give you that. But when you got even talent around you and
She
you
can't
face
do nothing. She
you are
don't fit in.
your game is not getting better. Now, again, make your money, girl. Keep making your money. Get your face out there. Smile at all these haters because they jealous because they can't do it. Do whatever you have to do, and I'm with you. But make a decision on what you're going to do. Make sure what is important to you. Is it being that meteor darling? Is it being that superstar?
It is. That's it.
Or is it being a basketball player? Now, I know you can
No.
love both. I can love barbecuing, but I can't barbecue every day because I'll be 400 pounds. I realize that. I realize that. So just because I love it doesn't mean I can do it. So all my ask is, what are you going to do?
What do
Please,
you want to do?
it ain't even my business. You don't have to do it for me because it ain't my business. And if both of these paying your bills because everybody's still paying you and allowing you to do it, keep doing it. And tell these people to shut up and put your headphones on and don't get your feelings hurt. Then do what you got to do because you can do it. Or
Well, I'm tired of it. I want to see basketball. I had higher hopes for her, and right now she is definitely not living up to it, and I'm just over it. I'm gonna have to lay my brick Barbie bricks down, and I'm over it. I don't expect anything from her at this point besides this first picture up here of her coming in like she's in Fashion Week. And I saw the video of this, not just a picture. She walked in and she stopped and she was posting. Get on the court, shoot some layups.
Hold on.
Like, I'm over it.
Look at this picture though. Guess how much she just got paid from Red Lobster to get this little crowd in the background that we can see. She got paid. Red Lobster got paid. You making your money, girl. If that's how you want to do it, go ahead and do it. But listen, if you're going to be on the court, be better on the court. I saw your videos. I see you shooting. I see you practicing in the off season. And the next thing I know, I see you in 14 different outfits at the Met Gala. I see you sitting there doing such and such. Oh man, it's the life to be able to do both. One has
and this is on the way to the game. This is before the game.
Yes, this is in the arena. They had the red carpet in the arena. Now the red carpet in the WNBA is getting sponsored so they can see these players.
She had 17-15 against Liberty Tuesday night. How many attempts? And we need to start looking up these attempts. Attempted shots. I need to see what her attempt. She got to have the record of attempted shots per game.
Or maybe New York said, listen, we can let her do whatever she want to do. We shut everybody else down and we still beat y'all by 30.
Thank you. I would not even play her down there. Who can let her be open? She's gonna miss a whole lot by herself.
So
let it, it just is what it is. But
figure it out.
Get it, but I ain't gonna kill
Stop
her.
selling them shoes though. Stop selling them shoes because ain't nobody out there buying them
shoes. And if
you
asking for $1,000, my shoes gonna sell them for a G, man.
Oh gosh.
I'm not gonna say. I'm not. I'm just not. But I'm over Brick Barbie, so that's my little take on her. Let it go. Just go be a model. You got your platform. Let us WNBA players who want to play really play. I'm over it. Hold up, CC is not efficient either, though. She's not. She's not.
The difference is she's not efficient, but she'll pass the ball to people who are open. And they have built a system to let her not be efficient. They know she's gonna shoot, but you see they got them big girls.
They give her margin of error every game. They have a margin of error for her.
And they got them big girls down low who gonna rebound and score, or being not knowing that she's going to shoot, they're gonna be 2 or 3 people on it. She can pass it down low. She does throw assists. There's a difference other than I'm gonna throw it up, get a rebound, throw it up, get a rebound, throw it up, get a rebound. That's gonna be a difference. That's a little difference in that. So I agree with you.
But we're gonna see how it go. And then you even more man down. Man, Vander Sloop done tore ACL.
Yeah, I watched that game and I saw what
I did too. Yeah, I felt bad. I was hoping it wasn't a torn ACL, but that's what it ended up being. So Sky's even more man down. Their season is over. Definitely not going to no playoffs and just trade old girl in the off season.
Bricklayer by day is diabolical.
Hey, that's what she is.
All right. But there's some games on today. Make sure you watch whatever games are coming on today. We know
Yeah, what game's coming on? What's coming on today? I don't even have them down. Who
New
we
York,
got?
New York and Indiana plays on ABC today. That's the prime game, big game today. And then season catches up tomorrow with more games. But right now, that's the focus. Nothing else. We're watching that tonight.
Nothing else matters.
We're gonna watch CC versus Sabrina and those Liberty put some ball out there. That's what you're gonna do. And y'all ain't got no football.
What time that game come on?
I think it's 3:00 Eastern.
Oh my God, I got something to do at 2:00, but I guess I'll watch it in my phone. I gotta go do real quick. Damn, White put her on the couch before that pick.
So, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Let me see. Who we got? Okay. Tasha's not on here, but I had to give this shout out for Tasha. Coco Golf. Last weekend, she actually won. She's the first American, win singles champion since Serena Williams, the GOAT herself. Okay.
We're going black. We're black of the black. That's who we're going back to back because we black. That's who we doing.
back to back, back to back. I can't even say it. That's like Peter Piper pickle pet.
Run Rock Rhymes. Oh, sorry, my fault. I got all 1984-ish, 85. My fault.
Yeah, you about lost it there. Come on back in the time portal. But Coco Bop Golf, congratulations to her. I think she was at one of the playoff games and they gave her like this crazy standing ovation.
And she was at a New York Liberty game and she was back there dancing with the girls. Listen, live it up, girl. Live it up. Feel it in and get ready for the next one because now we're expecting you to be the next. Now, we don't want you to think we're going to go. Now, we're not expecting 21, 22 majors. No. But you representing us. You've been doing
got time to build them. She got time to build them and beat them. Just you got to stay the course.
I appreciate it. I love it. Take it all in. I love the what she did about the trophy. Like, yeah, the one we had when we taking all the picture was this big, but they give me the little one to take home.
We're gonna tiny it down, put on my shelf.
You know what I'm saying? I can put that in my back pocket and put it on the shelf.
Snow globe.
You know what I'm saying? I love that. Who knew? We thought they got at least one of those trophies. I thought they didn't mean a replica one to take home.
Who knew that the WNBA only give $3,000 for the championship team?
Oh,
who knew that they don't get paid when the regular season ends?
All right. We're gonna move on now. Moving on.
Stanley Cup. The Stanley Cup is tied up. 2-2. Okay, for all you good Stanley Cup, the NHL or
double overtime.
Double overtime. So they played what? They played a 7, so 2-2 at the NBA finals, basically. And I think they played tonight. So game 5 is tonight. So chime in. It's clearly been a great series. They've had like 2 double overtimes this series.
Go Edmonton. We want the.
Whoa, you going for Canada?
Join the Oilers. Yes.
That's crazy. Okay.
Listen, we're gonna have to move with all this diabolical stuff happening in this country. We're gonna be about to move to Canada soon.
If they take us.
Well, at least ain't shipping us nowhere right now that we know of. Maybe we the next group. I'm not talking about it. I'm not going to say that.
I ain't fooling with you. I'm sticking to sports. College baseball World Series. Y'all know I got my newfound love of baseball and softball, so it's been on and popping. They had 2 games yesterday. It's 2 games on today. It was really good.
There's one team that we're cheering for from where I'm from.
At Coastal Carolina, baby. I got you.
From Myrtle Beach, Conway, right outside of Georgetown, from the crib. I spent a summer at Coastal. Boy, I can tell you about that summer, but being on the beach and in college at the same time, we ain't gonna talk about that.
Gotta be awesome.
I was young. Man.
They made it. Coastal Carolina is pretty good in a lot of sports, so they don't sleep on Coastal.
And they won yesterday. They beat Arizona 7-4, so they're moving on. Keep it going. The Chanticleers is the name. They're not Gamecocks, but the Chanticleers.
Definitely. Murray State, they made it for the first time ever. So that was pretty cool. And just like TT said, Murray. Let's see, they won yesterday. Coastal Carolina won 7-4 over Arizona. Now, with College World Series, which I didn't know, so I'll let you guys know in case you don't. It's double elimination. I'm new to this. I'm loving it, though. I didn't like baseball, but I'm starting to gain a love for it. But double elimination, So we see that Coastal Carolina went to the winners bracket, and them Badgers went on down there to the losers bracket. But the losers bracket, somebody's got to play the winner bracket for the World Series. So.
Yeah, so what happens is the double elimination. So if you win, you go into the winners bracket and you keep going. And teams in the winners bracket go. If you lose, you're going to losers bracket and you play another game. Now, if you lose, you're out because you double. If you win, you go to the next round of the loser bracket. And then you come to the loser bracket because somebody in the winners bracket is going to have to lose. And eventually, there's going to be one team that runs through the winners bracket, and then the other team is going to be coming out of the loser bracket per se because they probably have to have a loss somewhere in that scenario. And I know this because my Gamecocks of South Carolina won 2 national championships in baseball back to back. We're not going to talk about that. And coming out of the loser bracket one time. So, but go Chanticleers. I'm pulling my back on the teal and black of Coastal Carolina. So,
all right.
And remember, for you people who don't know, that's in South Carolina. Just want to make sure.
You can have it. I know North Carolina, they lost in the regional last weekend. I actually watched that series. They lost. It was a good series though.
Yeah.
Don't play with me. OSU, big Louisville.
Yeah.
They all there. I thought it was another picture. But they're on there, but they beat them.
Listen, we love the Beaver. We love Beavers. So Oregon State, keep going. That's all I'm saying.
I was like, damn, T broke that right on down. I mean, he did it. Thank you. That's what he's here for. Appreciate you. He earns his keep sometimes.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Sometimes. So, all you baseball lovers, couple more games today. UCLA and Murray State play LSU and is that Alabama?
Arkansas.
I think that wasn't that little one thick enough.
Yeah. In Alabama, it's the fat A. The fat ones in Alabama, boy, they feed them down in Bama, boy. We can talk about that.
They feed you. So, y'all, shout out to myself for actually trying to learn baseball and actually liking it. So I'm giving some chances, but I do like this World Series. So y'all tune in, see who we get. But I tell you who ain't there, South Carolina.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm just saying, you always want to throw everything on here, take any county in the damn state. And
listen, we take credit.
Hoorah.
Do we have any national championship track information on here? Because you watch them girls from South Carolina kicking
some
butt.
I did watch some track and field yesterday. So if you guys aren't watching, SEC National Championship was on yesterday. That's what it was. It was the SEC, and boy, that was a great one. I watched the hurdles. Felt bad, old chick foot just didn't cross it. Tumble and fall. Rolled across the finish line. But yes, I think they finish up today if they're not already done. So take a look. It's a lot of SEC. Pretty much all the conference championships for track and field is on. So definitely take a look, and then we're gonna go out to Oregon when they have the Natty and take care of that. See how that go. So
all right.
Great show, great rundown. Appreciate it, yes, sir. Appreciate you. We only got a couple more things. We're gonna jump into the NFL. They always got some shit going on, even in the off season.
Okay, Rishi. All right, we need some video. Send some video. We need a little video up in here so we can get
you on that beat. All right. Well, kudos. I appreciate you joining. Let us know how it work out. Holla at us. We'll throw you up here. For 100 million is okay. What you got? What you running?
You
8.76. 100 yards.
He ain't playing.
Meters, 100 centimeters.
7.6. I ain't playing with you.
You running centimeters. I don't know.
I know you see me on the video. True. Go ahead, Paul. Go ahead, Paul.
All right, little Kim over there. True. 100 meters. Okay. All right. Holler at us. Send us some video. We'll get you on here. Not a problem. But Lawrence was put on notice.
Tell me about that. Tell me a little more about that.
Man, they trying to make this dude do everything down there. They like, we put all our money in, you gonna play everything. He might even be the punter. I don't know. He could be the kickoff specialist as well. But yeah, he was out there throwing bombs. He's been out there throwing bombs, so they letting the quarterback know, look now, he can't play 3 positions. He's on Ritalin. He got a lot of energy. So let us know how this is gonna work out. But yeah, he is out there throwing bombs. He's having a great mini camp, as far as I can see.
Listen, he need to sit his little skinny tail down.
Your mama ain't on here. You can cuss right now.
No, skinny tail down and do what he do. He out there playing quarterback, defensive back, wide receiver, buying a new house. You see him and the wife bought a $3.4 million home or something like that in the area that she picking and about the designs in about 2 years is gonna be hers when he living in the apartment because she gonna take it from him.
Getting it furnished and all right now. Getting it furnished.
But listen, I'm excited about this kid. I want to make sure he's put in the best position. I want him to make sure, this mini camp is all fun and games, but when it's time to focus, what are you going to, defensive back, wide receiver, whatever it's going to be, I want you to be successful and I want you to have a long career, but, and I have faith in you. So do what you got to do, sir. Just
do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. What he said, cool monkey, appreciate you. Appreciate you joining. Holy crap, I love Travis. I do too. But Travis out here trying to take everybody damn spot, man. And pick a position. Please pick a position. What's up, cool monkey? My favorite player.
Cool monkey and Rishi know each other?
Yeah. They clearly do. My favorite player should do it because I like the Browns. My favorite player should do it because I just like Shador. I didn't like the Browns because they like pedophiles over there. Well, I ain't gonna say pedophiles, massage happy ending people.
And you don't like Houston, you don't like Clemson, you don't like none of that.
Nope. Nope. Hunter is gonna be like Bugs Bunny when he was playing the drums and 100 instruments at the same time. All over the field. He got 5 jerseys on the sideline. He got to change his number. He gonna be in and out. Boy gonna be hurt. He's gonna get hurt if we play too many positions, and we all know that. That's the reality of it.
Sit down and just play what you're supposed to play.
How are you doing? How you those doing? Hey, Mr. T Double, give my boy Cool Monkey a shout out.
There you go.
Cool Monkey. They're besties. That's what's up. I believe we should call Cool Monkey. Said, man, if you don't jump on this podcast. There you go.
Cool Monkey, keep listening because when football season coming, you being a Browns fan and me being a Steelers fan, this is gonna be fun. So come on in. It'll be great at that time. Come on in the room.
Come on in the room. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun. I cannot wait for NFL season, but we're gonna keep it pushing. Chubb signed with the Texans.
This one hurts me because I love Nicholas Chubb. I love Nicholas Chubb. I do. He's one of my favorite players. And you get and Houston got a backfield of Chubb and what's his name from Cincinnati? He got from Cincinnati a couple years ago. That's gonna be very interesting. They got a running game now. Now I think all they gotta do is get an offensive line to protect the quarterback.
I told you all we needed was a couple more pieces. They already out there. I love my boy, my little Christian boy. I love the quarterback. I think they're gonna, but in playoffs, something happens in the playoffs the last 2 years. So hopefully they can make a couple more additions before the season actually start. And we don't know what preseason they mini camp looking like. You can have some third rounders, fourth rounders that can end up being stars that they pick. So I don't know.
Listen, I ain't putting no stock in Houston because I don't care. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I love Nicholas Chubb. I'm sorry. I'm glad he's not in Cleveland anymore. Playing against him. I think this is gonna be his comeback. He's had some horrific injuries over the last couple of years, but that's not the end of his career. He's gonna come back healthy, and I think he's going to show people. And I hope they beat Cleveland. No disrespect, Mr. Monkey. But I hope they beat Cleveland by 75 and he runs for 4 touchdowns. That's what I hope. Because you shouldn't let him go. There's no reason why you let Nicholas Chubb go.
They ain't want to put up no money. But let me go to these comments real quick before we move on along. He said exactly, man. That's exactly what he did. He called his homie, told him, come on over. I'll be there.
Come on in there when Cleveland versus Steelers. Come on in the room. Come on.
It is sad that they let him go. It really is, but I don't have a monkey in that game. I don't care. He was my favorite player. And he said was. I hope he does good in his future.
That's what happened.
Don't hate on him. You like the player of the team. You can like players too.
Not when they're playing against your team.
Listen, who is it?
Judkins gonna be he came from Ohio State. He's gonna be a very good running back, and I agree. But isn't it better to have like a 2-headed monster down there? Because anything can happen. And anything can happen. You might as well have that two-headed monster down there.
That's true.
So, but enough of that. What else is happening in this world?
Can we be guest speakers? Yeah, holla at us. Inbox me, and I'm gonna get y'all all you want to come on. Holla at me for real. We will. You can always join. We always let people join. That is no problem. We like it. Come on in the barbershop and chop it up with us. I hope it works out for him down there. I truly do. I truly do. I hope it works out for him because I am a Texan fan, low key, but we'll see how it goes. I like that. I like that.
I hate that.
I like that.
Well,
boy, we getting ready. Yes, I'm a Broncos fan. Whoever don't know, Bronco Nation, baby.
Did you?
Yeah, we picked him up, Dobbins.
Did you hear what he said? And maybe it was AI, but I heard what he said about the reason why he chose the Broncos instead of staying in San Diego Superchargers. He said he decided to go to Denver. This is what he said because he's been in the playoffs a couple of times. He's ready to win a Super Bowl, and apparently he thinks he can do it in Denver and not go do it in Los Angeles. I'm sorry, not San Antonio.
Well, either way, he's no one's coming out. Neither team. And this is my team. As long as that little boy is over there. I don't know. Was he trying to go to the Chiefs? Didn't get to work that deal out? Was that what he meant?
I don't know. He said the Broncos are the team that he believes can get him a Super Bowl. Now,
I do believe we will win a Super Bowl, but only when there's a season-ending injury to Mahomes. I ain't wishing that on him, but that's the only way.
There's another way. Y'all don't have to win a division to make the playoffs. And then
we got to beat them to get out of the get to the Super Bowl.
Hold on. And somebody else can beat them in the playoffs, and y'all can say y'all may beat a Buffalo or may stun up Baltimore or something like that. And that's how y'all could do it.
But who's going to beat Mahomes right now?
Something of that sort. But what I'm going to say is this. The Broncos defense, solid. Cool Monkey mentioned that. The Broncos going to be ridiculous.
Do you not remember in the draft you was why y'all get another corner? I mean, what y'all trying to do? I told you we stacking up. It don't matter. I told you this, but you didn't listen to me.
No, I listen. What y'all gonna do? Try to win games 3-0 with that offense? Because
that's what it takes. As long as we have one more point on the board than the other team, it's called a win.
That's all it takes. And listen, if you're Bronco fans, do your thing. Do your thing.
So I like the signing.
It's going to take the pressure off the 82-year-old quarterback that you have. And I know about 82-year-old quarterbacks. That's going to take the pressure off that and do your thing. So
I hope Nick Chubb wins Super Bowl if the Browns don't win it. Dude, yeah. I'm going to be nice to you because this is day one. But if you thought they were going to win, and the thing is, I'm going to go for Shador. But Shador is definitely not ready for no Super Bowl as of yet. But let's see how the season goes. But no Super Bowl, even in the next couple years. No, thank you. Hot take Broncos top 5 defense right now. You best the hell yeah. Whoa, that's such a hot take. Cool monkey. Top 5, like top 3 defense. Okay. Now I think they number. Who do you think number 1 in defense in the league right now?
I don't know. Off season, they ain't paying attention. Cause see now y'all want to get my
Denver.
Y'all want to get my football hopes up, and I still got a month or two. No, I ain't talking about it until it's close to the football season for me. That's all.
All right, well, moving on along. Couple more topics. Wide receiver tiers. I figured you would love this.
Why would you think I love this? Why would you think
wide receiver tiers?
Okay, explain.
I noticed your team ain't up there.
That's what I say. What? Explain to me why you think I would love this.
Just a little jab at you, but what you say? Is it pretty easy? Hell yeah.
Where's the Broncos? I don't see him. Where is he? I don't see a Bronco up there either, sir.
He's behind. He's behind Devontae Adams. You can't see him. I can.
Now
go ahead. How you feel about this?
He's on the backside of that picture, along with Metcalf and everybody else from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, right. On the back. Broncos or Eagles? That's what Cool Monkey's saying on defense.
You have AJ Brown at a tier 3 down there.
I ain't got nothing. This what they gave me.
Is that a rookie in tier 4 over? No. Whoever did this, it was.
Oh, but you was okay with the clutch list. And
Yes.
had Halliburton all by himself up top. Okay.
But they got people who hadn't even set foot on the NFL field.
I know, but this is going off of projecting. We haven't started the season. Come on, you kidding me? We're gonna lead the rookies off?
Yes. Until you prove something, yes. Until you prove something to me, yes. If you're gonna put tiers, we talking about tiers of hooper right now, and then the rookies come, and then you can put a little category. Then here are the rookies gonna be there next year.
This is projecting. This is projection. All we can do right now is project for the damn season. That's it.
And so you do.
God.
And the first dude,
cool, monkey. Y'all, come on, y'all. Get it anyway. The game.
The first dude on tier 2 is the white dude from the
McConkley. Yes, he's good. When you're just basing off of talent, off projection, man, you suck. Y'all suck. I can't believe AJ Brown is over here in third. He shouldn't even be on the tier because he's about to be locked up. We have to talk about that. How was Justin Jefferson below Nico Collins?
Thank you. Justin Jefferson is the best 1 or 2 receiver in the league. Give it take number 1. Who can be number 1? But Jefferson is definitely number 2 and playing with any quarterback they throw at him.
But come on now. I'm sorry. Nico Collins, they're giving him a chance. Jamar, you can't. CeeDee Lamb, I wouldn't put him up there. I ain't a Cowboys fan, but I give him his props. He deserves it. Malik Neighbors. I can see the argument with Jefferson, but that's about it.
Please.
That's about it.
That's all this garbage. That's all right.
Collins is underrated, but not tier 1. They have to switch McConkley and AJ Brown.
Thank you. See, this is
y'all about to not be my favorite visitors on the show. Okay. Moving on along, though. We'll let that handle itself out when the season starts. But Barry Sanders, it's just news to us, Just like we didn't know Mr. Evans died on what's his name, but he had a heart attack. They tell us 6 months later. It was late last year, but prayers up for Barry. I saw that. Just want everybody to know so you can throw up your little silent prayers for him. But he had a heart attack. He has been laying low, like TT said. People lay low. I'm like, is this new news?
No, like I said, he had the heart attack last year, and then now he just came out with the information, making it public news, and he's going out advocating for people with heart attacks and being healthy right now. That's why it became news, because he started talking about and advocating and speaking about it. So I'm glad he's better. I would say glad he's better, because now it's been a year or so since he had a heart attack. Good to see you, Barry. One of those people who just be quiet. We don't know their business, and good. It ain't none of my business to know his business.
Right. But look, before my last one, I do have to shout out Dawn Staley. Did you see her? She started her little TV analyst role with the W. I watched it last week. What you hating on? What?
She just sit her tail back and go back into coaching.
Why?
Get too comfortable in that seat, and all of a sudden you know what? I like
you scared she gonna leave.
Yeah, right.
She signed a contract. She ain't going nowhere, but she is starting her second phase of life. I know you see this.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, and her commentary was good. People started complaining because the first game they had was 2 Carolina Centers playing, and then she was celebrating her girls. But I get all of that. Dawn, I appreciate your little book. I appreciate your little CBS run. Do your thing, Mick. But what we pay you for,
she's still gonna do it right now. She's doing it, but sitting home and collecting beads from little kids.
Listen, let that dude in Connecticut who don't build statues for nobody, let him be on that show and not worry about it. That's what you do.
Yeah. Whatever. I hope you guys doing the podcast. We're on every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. and we're on every Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Thank you, Mr. Cool Monkey. But now for our last one. I told y'all when the season ended, these damn NFL players lose their damn mind. I don't understand. They always got to get in trouble. They always got to do something. We got one on the run. Man on the run. Man on the run. Tintin said they know where that boy at. He over in Bahama Islands. He done left Miami. He is in there. He's over in the Bahamas.
Listen, this report, this coming out of attempted murder. When we saw the video several weeks ago, when at that fight, he was out there and people jumped him, and he pulled the gun. Allegedly, excuse me.
Yes, please say alleged.
Allegedly pull a gun out and started shooting at people, and then after that, he was back in the video at the fight with all the people after the like whatever happened. Boom, boom, boom. Listen, Brown. I don't know what happened after you left Pittsburgh. Well, we saw it. I don't know what you were doing in Pittsburgh because Tomlin was covering you. I wish you nothing but luck. I wish if nothing but good things for you, bro.
Career over. Sad to see his downfall.
And almost life is over now. If they put you in jail for attempted murder, dude, you ain't that tough dude that you out in the street with your $1 million no more. You in jail with nothing. You
Keep that man. That might be worth some money.
So I do too. I have his mad due, no question. So
that was only mad night.
So Antonio, listen, if it's true, whatever. I'm sorry to see this. I was a fan on the field, and I've always gonna tell you that I was a fan on the field. That's all.
His grandma was not happy.
Not the grandma.
I'm just saying he always was with his grandmother. That whenever he used to be on his live, he was mad with y'all. And now you didn't see the video. And he ran when y'all finally released him. Everything was always about his grandmother. I know his grandmother means a lot because she may have raised him.
The Raiders who he ran and jumped in the pool.
Yeah, whatever.
Because he signed it with the next you know he was in Tampa Bay. The next you know he was the Jets getting naked running off the field.
He has mental. I truly think this dude has some mental issues that are not being addressed. And just because you have money and you're a celebrity, oh Jesus.
Paul.
Yeah, we got.
Yeah. I mean, so what do we blame the problem with Perfect before that? We know him hitting Antonio might have loosened some things up, but what
I mean, all them bells.
What about Montez himself? We can't even get into that though. But that's hilarious.
Yeah, that's hilarious. But yeah, y'all keep your eye on this dude, man. Prayers up for him for his mental stability. I mean, whatever he did, if he did it, hey, we'll watch the court trial like we doing did it. So
yep, we will do it. So
we will do it, but yes, that is the last topic I have for you guys. I'm loving. We have some new people over, some fresh faces over there on YouTube, Instagram. Appreciate you over there. Wonders at night is daytime. Do you sleep during the day? But want to say thank you to everybody that joined. What shout out you got?
Shout out to the new people, and I would love to know how you heard about us, how you found us, what made you come in. I want to know that because we want to connect with more and more people. We want to make this thing as big as we possibly can. So shout out to that. Shout out to everything that happened this week because it made me stronger to go through another week, and that's all I can ask. And that's all. No matter what it was, it's made me stronger for next week. Shout out to Farrah for finally doing something instead of just sitting around the house and chilling and stuff. And I'm gonna give a shout out because again, on a real, this is a lot of work every week, and we get it done. And she does a lot of it. I'm gonna say more than I can do. And she does some other things. And I heard that something big happened with her on the other side of her businesses just recently. Ain't my business to tell. So, but I want to shout her out for doing all her things and able to do all her things. And I want to see what happens in the future for her and what she gonna decide that she gonna have to give up something eventually. What she gonna give up?
Man, I don't know when Risha found you guys, and he said to join because I like football, and it was very fun. I'll join every Saturday. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Make sure you guys inbox me on Instagram so I can get y'all info. That way you can join us when you guys want to. Hop on live. What's up? Yeah, okay, TT. So I had a couple blessings on this weekend. I did, of course, you guys know Razzle Dazzle Apples and More, which is, of course, our sponsors. Razzle Dazzle. If you guys have not, had a chance to check them out, come and holler at me. But we're in a store near our home. And we were given 7 other stores. So we are about to be around the DFW Metroplex. Telling you can come and get your apples, whatever you want from your different store locations. We're working all the kinks out, but did get that blessing yesterday. That's what he's talking about. So Friday the 13th was all right with me. You know what I'm saying? So, my neighbor came hook me up out back, so I could get my furniture done. TT wasn't coming.
She ain't called me. Don't act like she called her. She called me after she had everything set up and showing the video with a big drink in her hand, watching a game or something. She called me later, so don't try to play like I didn't do that. All I was doing is home washing the car, like an old dude.
But now everything worked out today, so we're gonna see how the weekend go. But other than that, I had a really great week. Work went well, so we're gonna get back into it Tuesday. Make sure. Thank you, Paul. Congrats. I'm waiting on you, Paul. We're trying to go to Vegas. Cool Monkey, I got you. I promise you. Nice watching. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining. But yeah, that's all I got to shout out to everybody that watched come through on replay, all that good stuff. But yeah,
we're here. And
we're here. So y'all holler at us Tuesday. We'll be back long as TT air conditioner stays working. We good, and y'all know
I've been clean. I ain't got to do that no more. I've been clean. You know what I'm saying?
I said the air conditioner keep working.
Oh no. We're gonna tell that story on next Tuesday. We're gonna tell that story next Tuesday. Oh, that's hilarious too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got some. We don't want to talk about air. At least you got it in your house, because my car surely doesn't no more. Mm-hmm. And that's a sin in Texas. So,
amen.
That is a sin in Texas. But on that note, guys, y'all know how we do. Y'all enjoy y'all Saturday. Because you know what? We out. Peace.